Mic check 1 2. 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 Can you hear me? 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 Hopefully you can. Bear with 1 second. What's up? Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. What's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? Apologies for the delay. Apologies for the delay. But we are back, ready to rock. We are back, ready to rock. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Had to change my flipping glasses because the white ones broke, so apologies for this as well. The white ones just snapped on me just now. They just snapped on me just now, so we have to go get some new ones. But big up everybody in the stream chat. Well gone, people. Well gone, well gone, well gone, well gone, well gone. What's the deal? What's the deal? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Mic check 1 2. How you doing? How you doing? Day number 31. Day number 31. Fucking made it. Day number 31. Fucking made it. Really, really glad to get over the line finally. Really glad to get over the line, as you can tell. Very glad to get over the line. Today's stream won't be super long, to be honest. Today's stream won't be super long because tomorrow is TFAT Day, isn't it? So there's not much on really. Tomorrow's TFAT Day, so there'll be probably a nice long one tomorrow, but today won't be super long because tomorrow is TFAT Day. So I'll definitely make sure to get clips for that as well. I won't make you go through the same thing again and watch the whole thing full. I'll get clips for tomorrow because tomorrow the new episode of TFAT drops, so we'll go from there. But big up everyone in the stream chat, big up everyone in the stream chat. I see you. Big up RR Skins, Don Dotto, Wagwan, Noodles, Big Booth, Smash Mio, Smashimo. I keep saying Smash Mio. It's Smashimo, Smashimo. God's favorite Wagwan, Abe Martinez Wagwan, Jordan Ray Wagwan, Addy Z Wagwan. Big up everyone in the stream chat. I appreciate you. Wagwan, talk to me. What are you guys saying? Like I said, won't be super long today, but we'll go through as much as we can go through. It won't be super long, but we'll go through what we can go through. But big up everyone in the stream chat. I appreciate you. Day number 31 of 31. Very anticlimactic because we've been, and I feel like I've been streaming forever, so it's very anticlimactic. But we're here anyway. We're here anyway. Big up the stream chat. It's good there. Yo, big up Fraggle Rock. I appreciate you, man. Big up Fraggle Rock. I appreciate you. Big up Joseph. I appreciate you. Smash him. Big up you as well. Appreciate you. Thank you for the nice words. Big up Noodles too. Let's go. Mrs. Studio Girl. Big up. Let's go. Let's get into it. So, first things first, let's smash through these topics. First things first, I just saw this. I just saw, as Brenda would say, I just saw this on the Reddit. Look at this. David Cross shares his feelings on the comedians performing at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. Yo, big up Don Dotter. Appreciate it. You're a legend. Big up Don Dotter. Big up for the 10 gifted. Big up Don Dotter. Big up Don Dotter for the 10 gifted. You're a ledge. Big up Don Dotter. Appreciate you.
Powerful bunch.
Appreciate you. Big up Don Dotter. Big up Blood Clout Don Dotter. You're a legend. Appreciate that so much. Merci beaucoup, brother. Big up you.
Powerful bunch.
What should we do now? I'll let these notifications run, and then I'll read you what's going on here because it's very interesting. Big up David Cross, man. Big up fucking David Cross. Big up David fucking Cross. And big up everybody.
Powerful bunch.
If you receive a gifted membership, make sure you thank Don Dotter in the stream chat for your gifted membership. Make sure you thank the legend that is Don Dotter for your gifted member bomb. All right. Don't be fucking dumb. Make sure you thank the guy.
Powerful bunch.
Look at my hair. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. I gotta do something about this hair. Big up, big up. Yeah, the glass is broke, brother. The glass is broke. My glass is broke.
Powerful bunch.
My glass is broke. I can't lie. They just snapped just now as I was about to put them on. They just snapped. I had to throw them in the bin. I need to get a new pair anyway. I need to get a couple new pairs. I need to get I need to go raid fucking AliExpress for some
Powerful bunch.
and see what I go on. But they'll be happening soon. You'll hear the knockoff soon. You'll see the knockoffs. Not hear them. You'll see the knockoffs soon. You'll see the knockoffs very, 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 very soon. I promise you. Okie dokie. A couple
Powerful
more here,
bunch.
and we'll continue on. A couple more and we'll continue on. Big up Don Dutta. I appreciate you, man. You're a legend. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Gifted membership. Bomba. Big up Josie too. Big up
Powerful
Josie.
bunch.
Appreciate you. Big up everybody. Big up Thick Nectar. I see you. God's favorite. I see you. 8 Yoho Joe. I see you. Bumpity. Couple more and then we'll continue. Couple more.
Powerful bunch.
Alright, last one. Cool. Let's go. So big up Don Dutta once again. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Big up Don Dutta. Big up Don Dutta. Everyone that gets a gift membership, make sure you thank Don Dutta in the stream chat. So David Cross.
Powerful bunch.
Oh, big up Dax. Big up Dax as well. Another one. Appreciate you. Is that it? Should be the last one, no? Should be the last one. Yeah, I think that's the last one. Let's go. So, David Cross shares his thoughts on the comedians performing at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. He sent a letter via email to his fans on his site. So again, bit of a weird thing to send out. Why didn't you just post on your Instagram? But maybe he wants to send it to his fans first. I don't know. Regardless, I don't know if he hiding it behind his website, not putting it on his Instagram. I don't know. Let's just read it anyway. Big up David Cross. I've been asked my opinion on the Riyadh Comedy Festival, and rather than answer the same question 23 times, I'll just put it out on here. Oh, and I should preface this with the fact that I was not offered a gig, but I should go without saying that there's not enough money in the world that would help these depraved, awful people put on a fun face on their crimes against humanity. Here it goes. What do you guys think? I'm disgusted. I'm deeply disappointed in this whole gross thing. That people I admire with unarguable talent would condone this totalitarian fiefdom for what? A fourth house? A boat? More sneakers? We can never again take seriously anything these comedians complain about, unless it's complaining that we don't have enough torture or mass execution of journalists and LGBTQ peace activists here in the States, or that we don't terrorize enough Americans by flying planes into buildings. I mean, that's it. You have a funny bit about how you don't like Yankee candles or airport lounges. Okay, great. But you're cool with the murder and the public caning of women who were raped, and by having audacity to be raped, were guilty of engaging in adultery. Got any bits on that? These are some of my heroes. Now look, some of you folks don't stand for anything, so you don't have any credibility to lose. But my God, David, Louis, and Billy, Dave, Louis, Bill, and Jim, clearly you guys don't give a shit about what the rest of us think. But how can any of us take any of you seriously ever again? All of your bitching about cancel culture, freedom of speech, and all that shit, done. You don't get to talk about it ever again. But now you've all seen the contract you had to sign. You're performing for literally the most oppressive regime on earth. They have slaves, for fuck's sake. I don't understand how much being rich can make someone such a whore. Poor people desperate to improve their and their families' lives, sure. Still not acceptable, but I can understand the desperation to put food on the table. But this, I mean, it's not like these are some of the it's not like this is some commercial for a wireless service or a betting app. This is truly the definition of blood money. You might as well do commercials for Lockheed and Martin or Zyco. Holy shit. I remember the backlash I got for appearing on the Alvin and the Chipmunks. You would have thought that I had taken money from a bunch of people responsible for funding Al Qaeda. Unless you open your sets with, This is dedicated to all the widows and widowers and kids orphaned by this bloodthirsty oppressive regime, especially from the zany shenanigans on 9/11. Never forget, motherfuckers. All right, so it's great to be here. I'm going to be killing it tonight, but in a good way, straight up, no MBS. Then your hypocrisy will never not be noted. David. P.S. For anyone who wants to actually spend their money on something worthwhile, the Human Rights Foundation does amazing work. Learn more and donate here. Big up David Cross, man. Big up fucking David Cross. That's very, very, very forward and big statement from him. That's someone that's not playing around. That's a really big statement from David Cross. Like, he meant that shit. He said that with his whole fucking chest. And he makes a good point. He makes a good point about the money. Like, I guess we just have to, like, I guess the reality of it is they just want money, innit? That's it, basically. Like, they just have no morals, no scruples. I guess it's more harder to take, it's more weird, and it's more off-putting, and it sounds incredibly hypocritical coming from people like Bill Burr, you know, who's somewhat socially conscious. People would describe Bill Burr as being woke, right? I would assume, especially nowadays. And to go and perform for the Saudi government is fucking insane, you know? To be very social justice minded, you know? To be conscious of social justice issues, to be conscious of issues concerning minorities, concerning, you know, people that are in harm's way, and then to go and perform for the Saudi government is a decision, isn't it? It's a decision. It's a choice. Like, if people are already turning on Bill Burr, right? I think most of you guys can see it on the media. Bill Burr's being turned against. Like, the temperature around Bill Burr, the conversation around him is changing. I'm not sure if it all has to do with him having a black wife, or because he doesn't vote for Trump, or he's not like doing the whole right-wing grift thing. But you can see people aren't really feeling Bill Burr anymore. You know, the conversation has changed around him. When he's telling a joke, people laugh. When he's doing anything else other than telling jokes, people really don't like it. When he has to say something about social issues and shit. So I can only imagine how worse it's going to get for Bill Burr now. Now that he's going to perform for the Saudi government, I can only imagine how much, because now he's got, before Bill Burr had people on the right hating him, right? Because he didn't like kiss the ring with Trump. He didn't fall in line with Rogan and everybody else who kind of started falling in love with Trump and MAGA. Now he's going to have everyone on the left not fucking with him anymore. You know? The ones who are conscious about human rights and shit, they're gonna be after him. So he's got two sides of the political aisle. Both sides of the political aisle are now gonna have their pitchforks out for him, call him out on anything that he does, blah 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 blah. It's pretty crazy, man. Decision to make. And I just want him to, I don't want him to explain it to make it right, because who gives a fuck? He's a grown ass man. He made a decision to go perform there. Whatever made, you know, let it be, let it be. But I would like to hear from him, Bill Burr especially, why he decided to do it. Like, why? Because he seems to be the biggest he's ever been now, I think. He's got movies coming out. He's in TV series. He did a Hulu comedy special recently. It seems like he's in the best place you would think he'd be. Maybe it's just the, you know, the fact that he's got kids now. He just, you know, has that mind where people always say if you have kids, your mind kind of switches from, like, you know, caring about what people think and only caring about your child. So maybe in his head it's just very binary. It's very kind of 1 + 1. This is money to feed my kids. I'm gonna do whatever. Maybe it might be that. But I would like to hear from Bill Burr. I would like to hear from him, and just to say, like, because I'm not expecting Kevin Hart to say anything, right? Kevin Hart, we know exactly what he's about. He's all about the check. Like, legitimately, Kevin Hart will perform for Hitler. You know what I mean? If Hitler was alive today, Kevin Hart doesn't give a fuck. So you don't really expect much from Kevin Hart, and it's just different for black comedians. You know, no one's really kicking up a fuss because Dave Chappelle's there. But I think people are kicking up a fuss at the other ones, you know, especially people like Pete Davidson, isn't it, right? Some people are saying that Pete Davidson's even worse than Bill Burr, because Pete Davidson's dad was killed in 9/11, right? He was working in the Twin Towers, and here he is now, you know, supposedly. People say the Saudi government had a part to play in the in the 9/11 attack, and here he is playing for the same people that may have been responsible for the death of his father and thousands other Americans. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Again, you have to believe the conspiracy theory that the Saudi government were involved in the 9/11 in the first place. But Jesus Christ, man, it's a bit shaky, isn't it? It's a bit shaky. I'm not gonna lie, but I would like to hear again. Bill Burr doesn't have to explain stuff to nobody. Grown ass man, you want to get some money, you go get some money. But considering Bill Burr's ranting against billionaires, ranting against the establishment, ranting against oligarchs, all this malarkey, it would be really interesting to hear him explain how it's okay for him to complain about those people, but then it's not a problem for him to go and perform for MBS. Mohammed bin Salman. I mean, like how? How is that possible? How? But here we go. I guess we have to wait. I guess we'll have to wait to see. But that's the thing. The big up aside is Bill doesn't have to just explain himself, but he does have to shut the fuck up. But we live in a great time though. This is what I kind of like about this era we're living in, right? Hear me out. This is my contradiction. Bill Burr shouldn't have to explain himself to anybody. That's the truth, right? Bill Burr shouldn't have explained himself to anybody. But we live in the world where you can yap, you can talk, right? And then you could do the complete opposite of what you said, right? You could not stand on business. You could not stand 10 toes down. You can be a complete fucking raging hypocrite. Big up Stinger.
I doubted the entire way, but we made it. Congrats on your first marathon ever, in any facet.
Exactly. I like what you did there. You think you're funny. You think you're funny, Stinger girl. I like what you did there. I saw a little sneak this there. Big up Stinger girl. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like this era. I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like that you can chat shit. You can not be on anything, and then you can be exposed for being a hypocrite and a fraud, but then you can also continue chatting shit. Not gonna lie, I kind of like that. I kind of like this era we're living in. You can just continue chatting shit. Yeah, I don't know. It's like we live in an era where, like, imagine if there was a very prominent trad wife. Imagine there was a very prominent trad wife influencer, right? I could imagine there was a very prominent trad wife influencer who kind of purported to be like a virgin, and then it got exposed that this trad wife influencer wasn't a virgin, and she was actually like a Bonnie Blue type of girl. And I could see a scenario where that trad wife influencer just picks up influencing tomorrow. Just picks up talking about, trad wife stuff, religion, the importance of waiting before you have sex and stuff. I could imagine that just happening and no one batting an eyelid. That's the world we live in now. You can be a raging hypocrite, a raging flaming hypocrite and a liar, and no one will care. It's perfectly okay. As long as you act like you don't care, no one will care. That's the real truth about it. And yeah, man, interesting comments from David Cross. Very strong comments actually from him there. He says he's disgusted, disappointed, and yeah, we haven't heard it. I don't think we heard Joe talk about it, right? I'm assuming Joe Rogan. Imagine what they must have offered Joe Rogan. If they're offering fucking Tim Dillon 375,000, they may have offered Shane Gillis $1 million. Could you imagine what they must have offered fucking Joe Rogan? Because I'm sure they put the offer in. They definitely put the offer in for Rogan. But I'm assuming he said no. But I'm assuming they probably put an offer for him, and he just, turned that. That's how you know you're rich. You know someone's rich by how much money they turn down, the type of figure they turn down. Because the regular people, there's no turn down anything. But this guy can afford to turn down like, free, I don't know, 100 mil, 200 mil or something. He's probably got way too much money to kind of take that risk, to spoil his brand for what. But yeah, the reason behind it is just more money, man. That's it. I think he mentions it here, right? What's the whole thing for? A fourth house, a boat, more stickers. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it all is for. It's all for this stuff. That's what they find important. Look at Bert Kreischer. Bert Kreischer's out here drinking and acting like a frat boy, although he's like 65 or something, because he still finds it fun. Most of us don't. Most of us grew out of that stage and are onto bigger and better things. But Bert legitimately still wants to relive his kind of college years, even in his fucking 60s. So I think there are some people who just, you know, they want what they want. Most of Bert's money, I'd assume, is what gets spent on what? Fucking private jets, booze, you know, accommodation, IV drips. So if someone gives him a gig that can pay him for more booze, more IV drips, more plane ride, he's gonna take it. Although, you know, they've got enough. You think they've got enough in our way, in our eyes. They don't. In their own eyes, they think they need more. So I guess it is what it is. I guess it is what it is. Moving on from that one, let's do a little bit of Schaub show. There is a new Schaub show just dropped, and I think he made a comment about Theo. So I'm curious to hear what he may have said about Theo Von and the massive L that Theo Von took the other day. Is it? Yeah, there we go. 7 minutes in. Let's see what I want to hear what he said about Theo. Let's watch the whole thing. If it's only 7 minutes in, let's watch the whole thing. I'm curious to hear what Brendan said about Theo's Netflix taping gone wrong. I'm sure he said, "Oh, I spoke to him on the phone. Me and Theo speak all the time." I'm sure it's gonna be something like that. I'm sure.
And now, Brandon Thick Boy Schaub. Come at you, yeah! Monday morning, September 29th. Can't believe the freaking September's almost over, kids. This one went by fast. Went by super fast. We're heading to October, Halloween season, my absolute fave. Wifey's decorating the house, Halloween for the kiddos. It's getting a little colder in Texas. It's been hot during the day, but nights and mornings are cool. All good, baby. Your boy is fresh off the plane from Detroit, Michigan. I spent the weekend in Detroit, Michigan, going to this grand opening, and my boy, who owns AMW, America's Most Wanted 4x4s. They're out of
My boy? I've never heard him mention this guy ever again. I've never heard him mention this guy before. I never even heard him mention this America's Most Wanted place before. My boy.
Flint, Michigan. They have the most insane shop you've ever seen. So I fly up there for their grand opening, and what they specialize in, if you go to the Instagram, AMW, and look them up, America's Most Wanted. So, right, I have a Jeep 92. I've never been the biggest.
Let's see if I can find it, because Chin is obviously not going to find it quickly. Let's see. America's Most Wanted. What's it? Trucks, right? Instagram, let's see. There we go, 4x4. Chin didn't find it, of course. Chin just wrote America's first Most Wanted and didn't get what he needed to get. Ah, there he is. That's the shop, I'm assuming, right? That's the shop right there that they're opening. It's official. The America's Most Wanted 4x4 world headquarters officially opens. The moment is over, a decade in making, and it wouldn't be possible without every single person who believed in us, stood by us, and worked alongside us to bring this dream to life. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for being a part of this journey. So yeah, there it is. Okay. So what the fuck does Brenda have to do with this? I find it interesting there. Okay, so maybe he did the car for him for free. I find it because it's iShow Speeds there. I find it interesting the people that, like, the legit business people, that people with legit businesses, you know, with legit P&Ls, that file taxes, that have fucking, you know, what you call it, payroll, who work with Brendan, like, you know, legitimately thinking he's going to bring something to your business. All he's going to bring to your business is just pain, trolling, and, like, you know, homeless cats in the comments. It's not going to help you, really, your bottom line. It's really curious to me how people seem to be, but then I wonder, some of these people, they might be fans, innit? They might be ex-fans of T-Fat-K. So for them to work with Brendan is more like, oh my God, it's like a starstruck thing. It's like you're meeting one of your heroes, you know, meeting one of your fucking North Stars. That might be what's going on, but it's always surprised me how kind of frequent Brendan seems to be able to still get collabs and endorsements and whatever else it may be. Like, did he get flown out for this? Did this guy really fly him out? Like, what the fuck's he gonna do for you? You know what I mean? What's Brendan gonna do for this guy's business? Legit. Really, really interesting. Our grand opening has been nothing short of incredible, surrounded by amazing people, unforgettable moments, and so much support. We couldn't ask for a better way to celebrate everything we worked hard for. Thank you for everyone who's here celebrating with us and making this one day one he'll never forget. He didn't even go to Brian Callen's taping of his special, isn't it? But he flew all the way to Texas, to where is it? To Detroit, right? To for this opening. I wonder if he's got some sort of shares in this place. Maybe he might have some shares in it. Maybe that's why he went there, because he didn't even go to Brian Callen's taping of his special. I'm pretty sure. But he makes time to go to this guy's place. It looks cool though. It's an amazing facility. It's huge. Like fucking hell. He's been interviewed, I guess, for the channel. Classic Brendan pose, isn't it? With the AP on, right? Classic, right? So you know I'm a fighter, but I'm reformed. So you know he's to practice martial arts. Okay, cool. That's the guy's place. Has he got a video about it? Is there a video I can see? Any video for it? What's this? Denon. Who's this with? How much power do you want in your Jeep? I don't know. You tell us.
Good. Good.
So what does he? So what? I guess he specializes in like modding Jeeps, isn't it? Right? I'm assuming. Yeah, I think it is. Laser focus on building the world's greatest Jeeps. So he focuses on modding Jeeps. That's his whole thing. And I guess that might be his wife, I'm assuming. Powerful reminder of what strong leadership and united community can achieve with hard work and vision and shared purpose. We're creating something bigger than ourselves. Okay. Fair play. Hanging around, having a good time, having a party. What happened here? Oh, Jesus.
I mentioned how you can buy a Gladiator with a bobbed bed and that has a Hellcat swap right from a dealership just down the street from you. And not only is it all under...
Who is she? Is she some sort of influencer or something? Or does she work at the shop or something? I imagine it's probably an influencer. They're probably tapping in to try and get some more views and shit, I'm assuming.
warranty with an extended warranty, but you can finance the entire thing. So let me explain it a little more in depth for you. This is an America's Most Wanted 4x4 Adventure Series build. First point of confusion, me saying America's Most Wanted 4x4 is referring to the company that specializes in these full powertrain conversions. It wasn't me saying that this 4x4 Jeep is most wanted by Americans. The amount of comments that thought that was kind of insane. Now the cool thing about the Adventure Series is their
The fact that she has to explain that says a lot about the general intelligence of some people out there, isn't it?
modular, and you can build and equip them with different powertrain options. You have a 425 horsepower 5.7 liter Hemi. You have a 505 horsepower 392 Hemi. You have a 606 horsepower 426 stroker.
She said stroke. Fellas, she said stroke. Fellas in the stream chat, she said stroke. Inside. To be fair, as facilities go, it looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. As facilities go, it looks fucking amazing. Super high ceilings, massive fucking floor, massive fucking whatever space in there, trucks. Tables to sit down and have your consultation. It look kind of like a showroom. It doesn't. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't look like a dealership. That's what I like about it. It doesn't look like a dealership. Like a museum, isn't it? wonder what Brenda's connection with this is, though. Again, you could not like it, but it looks like a legit business. Like, what the fuck does Brenda have to do with this guy? Maybe just connection, free stuff. Big up G. Big up G, though.
Early Thomas. Just wanted to say well done.
Appreciate. Yeah, I'm not gonna be long anyway. Don't worry, brother. Appreciate you. You can always watch it back tomorrow, but I won't be here super long anyway. But appreciate you. Big up G-Dora. Appreciate you. Yeah, I wonder if it's just connection with this company. It's just that he's a customer. Maybe he's a brand ambassador. I don't know. But I don't know. It's just odd because I don't see what he's gonna bring to. I don't see what he's gonna get them. You know. But hey, let's continue.
America's Most Wanted 4x4. I've never been the biggest Jeep guy. There it is, AMW 4x4. I've never been the biggest Jeep guy because they've never had enough balls for me. Like, there's never enough power. It's the same issue. There we are. It's the same issue that the Bronco Raptors have, right? They're always V6s. I don't really mess with V6s. V8 or bust here. So Jeep comes out with 392. I love it.
You didn't even know what a fucking V6 or V8 was a fucking few months ago, man. This guy, his whole personality now is trucks and engines. He's so funny, man. You literally never heard him say things like V8s or V6s before, I don't know, a couple of years ago. Now all of a sudden, that's his whole entire life. Like, he's like a literal child, like a literal teenage girl. Big up Keepy. Appreciate it. Big up Keepy.
It's one of my favorite vehicles to drive. I drive it every day. Take my kids to practice in it, school in it. I'm all over in that thing, right? And then I start modding it, of course, because I can't leave anything alone. I start modding it up, and I'm probably...
That's his personality now as well, by the way. The modder. His personality is now his modder guy.
Around 575, close to 600 horsepower, right? I get a text from my friend, Mr. Joseph Rogan, sends me a picture of a Jeep with a demon logo on it. And I'm like, what's this here? And then he's like, yeah, these things are badass, right? So I start looking into it. This company, AMW, they take Jeeps, doesn't matter what Jeep Wrangler, Gladiators, and they take, whether it's V6, 392, inline 4 turbo, whatever it is, and they can swap in Hellcat engines. So they swap in Hellcat engines, Demon engines.
Hey, big up Coiler in the chat. Wagwan. Is that true? Big up Coiler. Big up the info. This company basically has a talent manager for promos. I've worked on 2 to 3 movies that use this company, and they have a director at Jeep. Ah, okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. And also Rogan's tied. He just mentioned Rogan there. So yeah, that makes sense. That's probably where the connection comes from. I don't know. Some of you guys in the stream chat, you've done, if you've done paid marketing, let me know in the stream chat. But I've done a little bit of I've done some paid marketing stuff, right? Working for companies, not just stuff not just spending money on my own fucking social media account. And usually with paid marketing stuff, like, you know, when you pay influencers or brand ambassadors and stuff, there's usually a lot of data that's needed to back up that fee. You know, you kind of need to prove that this person's actually going to contribute something. You're going to get some level of user acquisition from this sponsorship. Get this guy involved, he's going to bring in X amount of clicks, X amount of views. I just can't imagine Brendan bringing much in, you know. It'll be fairly obvious after the first time you pay him. It'll be fairly obvious that he doesn't really bring that much. Like, you might want to try it because he's one of Rogan's friends and you remember the heydays of when he was with Rogan and T5K was popular and shit. But all it takes is one trial run and you quickly realize, oh, this guy is not really it. So I'm surprised he still kept getting deals. But then that might be the whole point. He keeps getting new deals. He doesn't really get a lot of recurring business for the most part. But then he's got Rain, you know. Rain seemed to be really embedded with him on a deep way. But it's like, I wonder how many. I'd love to see Rain Energy and Rain fucking tobacco shit. I'd love to see their back end, because I bet you Brendan's on the lower end of that leaderboard. If Rain have a back end where you can see which ambassador brings in most clicks, most engagement, I bet you Brendan's profile is way, way, way low on that leaderboard. Maybe the bottom.
Demon 170 engines, Elephant. This dude, my boy Jared, had 10 Elephant engines. I'm gonna get off the nerdy car stuff after this, then we'll get to fighting. I'm just
nerdy, you know. You're not. He's not nerdy at all. And also, you don't want to hear this on the Schaub show, really. Unless maybe you like him, you probably want to hear it for the fight talk. You don't want to. I mean, this would probably be better suited for T-Fat-K, you know. This sort of car shop talk, whatever, would probably be suited for T-Fat-K, because when you come on the Schaub show, you kind of want to hear about MMA. You kind of want to hear about combat sports. You don't want to hear about cars and his kids, you know. But hey, what do I know?
But for you gearheads out there, the Elephant is the unicorn. It's the Bigfoot of crate motors. I think they only made 100 of them. This dude in his shop had 10 of them. And some dude from Dubai bought it. It was wild. I posted on my Instagram. It's not there anymore, but you zoom in, it has this gangster elephant logo on it. The one on my Instagram is a 1500 horsepower Elephant engine. It's so dope. And so they're not just doing the swaps, but they completely revamp everything. This is not your mom's Jeep. Do not put a duck on these Jeeps. These Jeeps are the most badass ride you have ever seen. They redo the chassis, they redo the suspension, the gears, the wheels, the transmission. It has Trackhawk transmission in it.
Can I say something that doesn't make any sense because I'm not a car guy? Can I say something that doesn't make sense because I'm not a car guy? What's the point of doing all of that to a Jeep? Surely you buy a Jeep because it's a Jeep. If you want all that shit, if you want an improved chassis, you want an improved suspension, better handling, surely you just buy a better truck, no? Or a different truck. Why would you do all that to it? This feels like somebody mentioned in the stream chat. I forgot who said it. Someone mentioned in the stream chat that the guy that owns this company, somebody mentioned in the stream chat that they think the guy who owns this company is just some like rich guy, right? Oh look, you thought about Rogan too, yeah. Someone mentioned he's just some like rich guy. It's like a rich guy thing. I'm getting that now because who's gonna buy this? Like who would get their Jeep modded like this? Like who would buy this? It's a rich guy stuff, isn't it? Really? I think the guy who said that, you're right, because it's a bit pointless, you know? All this stuff, isn't it a bit pointless?
Ever Jeeps in Java on the day of our grand opening, September 27th, from 9 a.m. to 12. Please feel free to bring your Jeeps out. It is encouraged. We want to see all of your guys' Jeeps. Take a look around, come hang out with the crew, check out our new facility, and we're looking forward.
Hey, big up Super Jello. Super Jello said, what's the point of luxury fashion? That's not a good comparison, because what Brendan's doing and what this guy's doing, it's like buying clothes from Dollar Tree. It's like buying clothes from TJ Maxx and then trying to make those clothes look like Saint Laurent, Celine, Supreme. You know, you buy those clothes, you buy clothes from Dollar Tree or TJ Maxx because you can't afford luxury fashion or you don't care about luxury fashion, but you don't try and make budget clothes look like, you don't, like, why? Okay, big up Coiler. Yeah, AZ, I met him. The person was correct. It's a rich guy. Okay, so it is fucking hell, like that's the thing, isn't it? Like people don't talk. Big up Coiler. I met him. The person was correct. It's a rich guy NPC thing. People don't. Maybe this is a weird thing to say aloud, but people don't really consider how boring it must be when you're rich. Sometimes, isn't it? Like people don't really consider it. Like especially if you're an NPC kind of person. It's kind of boring, isn't it? Because after you've bought the Lambo, you bought the Ferrari, your wife got some new breasts, she's got the handbag, your kids go to the best school, you're a member of the best golf club. There's not much else to do. So it's no wonder they spend exorbitant amount of money pimping up, like putting like, what's that? Like charger engines in, like what? Like, because I bet you some of these mods they're doing, they're probably worth more than the fucking car. They literally have nothing else to do. They've been to all the vacations. They've got all the watches. So I guess the only thing you can do is just like making your Jeep into like this like Batmobile thing. I don't know.
Forward to having you guys out.
Yeah, I don't really get why it exists, to be fair. Let's see the one with iShow speed.
What we're doing first, you're gonna do a big burnout.
Oh, I saw this before. I saw a clip of this on social. Is this girl part of them, or did she film it in their garage? Because I think this girl is a streamer, and she I think she owns that car there. That really, it's a sick pink car. I think it might be a Toyota Supra or something.
In an America's Most Wanted 4x4.
Yo, is iShow speed on fucking steroids? Or is that just black guy genetics? Fucking hell, he's a wham, innit? Jesus, is iShow speed on roids? Fucking hell. He looks jacked. Big up iShow speed.
840 horsepower, 8 lug Jeep. So we're gonna get out of here, get on the main road, and you can do the fattest burnout you want.
You ever done a burnout before?
Big up, Quayla. I can confirm, besides Uche, that's the hottest chick in Detroit easily. Big up Uche, big up the queen Uche. Also, that shop is huge, big up Quayla, but they also have a Diamond Dozen in Flint. The place is vacant. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd imagine you could probably get a lot of big space like that over there, innit? Unfortunately.
No, I never done a burnout.
No way!
I never done one.
So this will be your first one?
First burnout.
Well, America's Most Wanted
Big Apex Putter, iShow speed, ways to Wells is hilarious.
4x4. It's gonna make it easy for you.
All right.
Clear? So do I just hit the gas?
No, I'll show you. You have to use both feet.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah. So now you're gonna you're gonna start revving, and then you're gonna, yeah, and then you keep doing that, and you keep doing that.
That's
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh hell yeah!
You're doing it!
Oh, I'm doing it! I'm doing it!
Yeah!
I'm doing
Look
it!
at that!
Oh hell yeah! Oh shit!
Yeah, Quayla's got good vision, man. Quayla's got good vision. She's a cutie. Quayla's got a good eye. Quayla's got a good eye. No cap. Good talent spotter.
Powerful boy.
We got Casey.
Remember that last stroke makes you nut. This doesn't mean the first stroke was useless. Success is a result of continuous effort. Grats on not letting the band break the marathon.
Yeah, exactly. Big up. Appreciate you. Big up Casey. Big up Casey. Appreciate you.
Fucking breathe. Oh shit! Oh my god!
Jesus Christ, he's kind of moaning a bit too much there, isn't it? I think he's pitching some other stuff going on there. What's this girl?
Did you know that you could buy a Jeep Gladiator with a bobbed bed and a Hellcat swap from any Jeep dealership down the street from you? And not only is it all under warranty and you get an extended warranty, you can finance the entire thing. That's insane. This is one of America's Most Wanted 4x4's Adventure Series builds, which you can order an outfit directly from any Jeep dealership.
Is she going to explain to us again that America's Most Wanted doesn't mean that the truck is most wanted?
Meaning that you can finance it. It comes with a warranty and an extended warranty, and it can be equipped with either a 425 Hemi, a 505 Hemi, or a 717 Hellcat. Now obviously the bobbed bed part is for a Jeep Gladiator, but you can get the Adventure Series and a Jeep Wrangler as well. This means that you can get a Hemi-equipped Jeep outfitted by America's Most Wanted 4x4 from your Jeep dealership, financed, starting at only $79,000. I don't know if it's just me, but
Only $79,000.
that seems pretty insane. What do you think? Did you know that you could buy?
Look at the comments as well. Better get the extended warranty. 100K. Oh my god. Fair play, man. Fair play. Okay. Rich guy shit in it. But then to be fair, there's probably people out there taking like Mini Coopers, right? I'm sure that exists, right? There's probably people out there that take retro vintage Mini Coopers, like the one that was in the fucking Italian Job and shit, and they're probably trying to make that, you know, as many horsepower as possible, turbo this, GTI this, you know. So I guess, you know, there's no limit to what people will do with their money. But I think this is purely a bored rich guy thing to like spend this amount of money modding Jeeps. Like, I don't know, man. Jeeps are nice cars, but like, come on, man. This is a little bit like unnecessary, really. But hey, what do I know?
They redo the interior. They redo the fenders, everything. The gauges, the dashboard, the seats.
So it's basically not a Jeep.
It's nutsos. That's it. That thing, dude.
That does look dope.
That elephant right there, Chin. Come on, bro.
it does.
You wouldn't drive that freaking thing?
Normally, I'm not into the Jeeps, but yeah, this looks dope.
Again, I'm not the biggest Jeep.
Chin has to say that to keep his job. Chin has to say that to keep his job. That guy, is it Mark or whatever his name is, with the beard and the long hair? Safe travels to him. Godspeed. Hope he finds a job quickly. That guy got fired the other day, so Chin has to say he likes these trucks. He can't say he doesn't.
like the look of the Jeep, how it's timeless. It's like denim jackets. It's like camo. It will never go out of style. Jeeps are so dope looking because even throughout all the years, they've never really
Did you say you didn't like them? Now suddenly you like what they look like?
changed. They leave. It's kind of like a Porsche 911. They might get a little wider, maybe a little longer. The engines might change, you know, in some of the Jeeps. But in general, aesthetically, they look the same. So I like that from Jeep. They're a flash from the past.
Say aesthetically again, my friend. Say aesthetically one more time.
The same. But in general, aesthetically, they...
Is he losing his breath? Is he out of breath? Is he so excited? Or does he have asthma like I do? Like, what's happening there? Is he out of breath?
might change, you know, in some of the Jeeps. But in general, aesthetically, they look the same.
So aesthetically? You mean aesthetically?
But in general, aesthetically, they look the same. So I like that from Jeep. They're a flash from the past. But
double. That was back to back. Aesthetically and flash from the past. No, sorry. Say blast or flash? What do you say?
same. So I like that from Jeep.
Aesthetically.
They're a flash from the past. But when you... So I like that role. Aesthetically, they look the same. So I like that from Jeep. They're a flash from the past. But when you add these elephants, these demon engines, the Trackhawk transmission, and the brakes, dude, the brakes.
Not the brakes. The brakes. Not the brakes. Tell us more about the brakes. Car goes vroom vroom. Car goes. Tell us about the brakes. Brakes go skr. Tell us about the brakes. Tell us.
8-piston brakes. These calibers on the brakes, front, back, on a 17-inch wheel with 40-inch tires. Some come with 42s, and there's no rubbing. What? And it all looks factory. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen. So I was, long story short, I was in Detroit for the grand opening. And I went to the Detroit Lions game on Sunday. And I sat where the players jump into the stands. Like, I sat there. It was...
What the fuck's that noise? Is that the aircon? Is that the thing that Callan always complains about? That is so loud. Do you guys hear that?
I went to the Detroit Lions game on Sunday, and I sat where the players jump into the stands. Like, I sat there. It was so dope. Detroit was cool. Had a grand old time.
Do you guys hear that? Oh my god, no wonder Callan complains. That is so loud. Maybe Chin forgot to put the filters on. Maybe Chin forgot to put the filters or the gauge or the gates, whatever, on the fucking mics on OBS. Because that aircon is fucking... It sounds like an engine. Yo, big up Minus. Appreciate you. Big up Minus for the gifted. Big up Minus for the gifted. Actually, let me edit this, by the way. Big up Minus for the gifted. Appreciate you. Thank you for the gifted membership. Big up my nuts. Appreciate you. Thank you for the gifted membership. Big up my nuts.
Powerful bunch.
Big up my nuts. Big up my nuts. Big up my nuts. Appreciate you. Whoever gets the gifted membership, make sure you say thank you to my nuts. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Big Booth, you can't get that.
It's hard to get me to leave, but I'm glad I left. I met some awesome people. Met some awesome people at this thing. I'm lucky because Tiger didn't have any travel ball games or anything like that, so it aligned perfect. I did miss one of Bosty's games. Thank God he has another game tonight. So,
oh, interesting, isn't it? So he didn't miss Tiger's game, which is the main thing. You can tell he's got favorites, isn't it? This is kind of sad, man. You can tell he's got a favorite. Oh, thank God I didn't miss Tiger's game, but I missed Bosty's game. Thank God I didn't miss Tiger's game, but I missed Bosty's. Damn, Bosty doesn't get any love because he plays flag football. He doesn't play full contact football at 2. Damn.
you can't be too upset. I also brought them back Detroit Lions jerseys, so they're crunk about that. They both wore them to school today. Kind of random out here in Texas, but they do look sweet. But yeah, man.
Just like their dad, innit? They're gonna be just like their dad, just bandwagoners, just collecting jerseys like fucking, yeah, I mean, like Pokemon cards. No loyalty to one team, no nothing. Just like their papa, just wearing any random jersey at any random time.
It was cool. They're doing big boy shit out there. It was super cool. I've driven everything. My own personal vehicles from a 1,300 horsepower.
I've driven everything. No, you haven't. No, you haven't though. You haven't. You haven't. You obviously haven't.
Or twin turbo TRX to the Power Stroke 6.0 swapped Humvee, Demon 170 right below us, my F350 with 800 something horsepower. Driven everything. Porsche. I'm telling you, nothing is a better bang for your buck. Nothing will get goosebumps on your arm like a freaking 840 horsepower Jeep Wrangler for AMW. This thing is flawless, dude. Flawless.
They must have paid him, innit? That's what must have. Big up.
My guy, rock on gesture emoji.
Yes. Big up Auto Mech screen print. Big up Auto Mech screen print. Big up. Hold on, let me get my little Korean love heart there. I appreciate you. Big up Auto Mech. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Big up.
Do you have a gun?
Big up Nick Smith.
31 of 31. Congrats, brother, you made it.
Yes, we did. Big up. We made it. Hearts in the chat. Big up, we made it. One step at a time. Big up Nick Smith. We out here.
They're doing big boy shit out there. It's cool, man. So I'm glad I went. Long story short, I'm glad I went. Before we get to the fighting, one more thing. I see a lot of people out there, reaching out to me like, yo, talk to your boy Theo. Hopefully Theo's okay. And then a lot of you are hating on Theo right now. Let me tell you something about Theo Von. Theo shot his special, right? Theo shot his special and was having some issues with the material, was going, behind the curtain asking for taglines, and they're shooting for Netflix. So it was a bit of a mess.
So he read the same thing that we read. He's got no inside information. So he read the same Reddit post that we were reading. The same Reddit posts that we read on the stream. He read the same things. But let's hear him try to make it sound like he's got some inside scoop. He's got some private special information. Let's make it, but it sounds like so far he read the same thing that we read.
For those of you piling on Theo right now, you ain't shit. Let me tell you something.
I don't think people are piling on him. I'm not gonna lie. The Reddit is quite split. The Theo Von Reddit, most people are trying to stem the hatred and be like, let's actually check it actually. Let's go on the Theo Von Reddit. But I'm pretty sure the Theo Von Reddit was pretty supportive last time I checked. Bear me a second here. Let's go here. Theo Von Reddit. I'm pretty sure they were quite supportive of him. Let's see. I'll check via new. Let's go via new. Am I stupid, or are they really villainizing Theo, a man who modeling health and vulnerability and has openly been expressed that he's trying to figure it out? Support. What a whiny snowflake. Some hate. Theo's ability to churn out hilarious podcasts is unmatched. Love. Theo joking about family trauma. Love. Theo and X, you never know what people are going through. I guess that's his own post. Yeah, even his own Reddit, they've been quite supportive. Let's read through this. Let's read through this first quickly. I'm really feeling shook for Theo right now. See, this is love. What the fuck's he talking about? Not people aren't piling on. They're just pointing out the fact that he's a funny podcaster but a terrible stand-up comedian, and he probably didn't prepare properly. And to be fair, in my opinion, I think he was emotionally blackmailing people by saying that he might off himself because he's having a bad set. Hey guys, don't take the piss out of me. Don't laugh at me because I was unfunny. Don't laugh at me because I didn't prepare my set properly. Don't laugh at me because I ate shit because I might off myself. I think that's quite manipulative, emotional blackmail type of stuff. That's not cool. You know, you shouldn't be doing that. Even if you feel that way, why are you burdening that with your fans? But everyone's reacted pretty well, I think. Yes, there's tons that couldn't be pinned as a libertarianism. Also some opposite. It feels like he's actually exploring these issues instead of flat out picking a side. We all know there's nuance in politics. It's not black and white. I'm aghast that I've seen headlines calling him right wing simply because he hosted Donald Trump and also had dinner and lunch with Ivanka Trump and, you know, Jared Kushner. But hey, we'll let that live. We love you, Theo. Like many, I'm in really tough place with work, life, addiction, all of it. But this work brings me a few hours of joy during my week, and we all need that a bit more than ever right now. I hate that I'm seeing so much hate towards him. Ew, get a life. So people have been pretty fine here. Again, I don't agree with this person, but they're showing him love. Reddit is infested with brain rot political extremism from both ends who demonize public figures. I'm worried about our buddy. Yeah, it's sad, man. Some of the people that bring us the most joy have the hardest time letting joy into their own hearts. Brother, he had a bad set. Let's stop with all this fucking psychoanalyzing babble. He had a bad set. He didn't prepare properly. He's been spending a lot of time podcasting, touring, doing what needs to be done, doing movies and shit. So it's no surprise that his stand-up sucks. If he focuses more on the stand-up and tries to maybe, you know, get up to scratch, it might be a bit better. He might not have been so ill-prepared. But that was basically it. You know what I mean? Like, why are they making it deeper than what it is? I blame Biden too, buddy. Someone said they blame Joe Biden. Let's not forget that Theo has fans outside the US. I personally couldn't give a fuck about his American politics. I'm just here for the laughs and the good conversations. Big up Asad Aziz.
Quit crying and make me laugh, junkie.
Okay. I can't endorse that one. I've just hit the 31 days. Please, man. I'm a minority streamer. I can't. Okay, big up Asad Aziz. Appreciate you as always, but I can't endorse that. But big up Asad Aziz. You know, I appreciate you always. I appreciate you always. Unfortunately, the hive mentality on Reddit is Jesus Christ. That was crazy. Unfortunately, the hive mentality on Reddit is that you aren't charged about US politics or not loud and proud anti-Trump. You're always wrong in the world. Before Reddit shuts down their API, you used to be able to filter posts and comments with the word Trump in them. Those are much better times. Salute to the mods. Oh, shut up. This Reddit is kind of GAY, isn't it? Jesus Christ. It's so sad. All the bashing people doing again. Okay, so again, a lot of love. Anyway, let's go back to what Brent has to say.
I've been in those green rooms. I've been around the most talented, most successful comics in the world.
Why didn't it rub off on you then? Why weren't you funny?
For a very long time, none of them touched Theo Von. Theo Von is once in a fucking generational talent. Did he have a bad night? Yes. By all standards, by all metrics, he had a bad night shooting his special. That doesn't mean Theo isn't funny, Theo isn't talented, Theo isn't special, Theo relapsed. It means none of that. It means Theo had a tough time shooting his fucking Netflix special.
I'm not gonna lie, this feels a bit clout chasey. Why is he getting angry like he wants to fight somebody? This feels a bit... If you're his friend, you don't talk about it. You don't even mention it. You don't even bring light to it because it's pretty embarrassing. You don't want anyone to think about it, you know? This feels like this feels a little bit... This feels a little bit disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. This feels a little bit disgusting.
what is it, his fourth, fifth special. One night doesn't define Theo Von. Y'all need to back the fuck up. If you want to hate.
Or what? People are making jokes that he had a terrible set, which he did. That's all. No one's trying to cancel him. No one's doing anything. Everyone just said the set was pretty shit. The ones who were there in attendance. You better back the fuck up. What about if they don't? What are you going to do to them? Are you going to beat them up because they're making fun of your friend? Surely if you're his friend, the best way to protect him is just to not talk about it. Ignore it. Act like it never happened. Go muerto on it. But here he is yapping away, trying to act sad and emotional to prove his loyalty and his friend. Like, bro, this is so performative. This is so fucking performative. Like, yuck. Performative and clout chasing. He's trying to jump on the bandwagon to kind of ride the fucking train and see if he can get some clicks, but he doesn't really care about Theo. Doesn't really care about Theo.
Hate on anybody, send it my way instead of Theo's. I don't give a fuck. But you guys going at Theo right now, that ain't the move. A guy that struggles with the way he does, and he's very open about it, doesn't need.
You tell us inadvertently that he struggles more than he tells us. I'm not gonna lie. Brendan goes out of his way to mention Theo struggling more than Theo mentions struggling. I'm not sure how much of a good friend you are in that respect.
You to pile on him at this time right now. If you want to pile on somebody, pile on me. I don't give a fuck. I can handle it. Back off, Theo. I'm telling.
Beg to differ.
You back the fuck off, Theo. He ain't the one.
He didn't say his name properly.
Back off, Theo. I'm telling you. Back the fuck off, Theo. He ain't.
He forgot his name. I thought that was your best friend. How can you forget his name?
Back off, Theo. I'm telling you. Back the fuck off, Theo. He ain't the one, man.
He's so mad. Why is he so mad?
If he's having a tough time, he's burning the candles at both ends, and for whatever reason, it just came to fruition the night of his special. Also, just so you know, his last special that a lot of you loved, maybe some of you criticized it, but a lot of you loved, you didn't see any issues, right? He also struggled in that one too. He gets nervous.
Fuck, what kind of friend is this? We didn't know that. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. Supposedly Theo was struggling. Jesus Christ. If Brendan is a friend, I don't want friends. If Brendan is a friend, I do not want any friends. What the fuck, bro? Why are you just exposing everything? Oh, by the way, he relapsed on the last one. Like, Jesus Christ.
When he shoots specials, there's a lot of stress when you shoot a special, especially for Netflix. So Theo, for whatever reason, it's one of the hurdles that he has. This is no different.
We did not know this. I swear to God, I did not know this. That he was struggling to film his... Maybe he spoke about it before, but oh my God, brother. Jesus Christ.
Doesn't mean he's doing terrible. Doesn't mean he's finished. I promise you, Theo will move on from this and be way better. But back the fuck up off of Theo. I'm telling you, man.
Fuck you. Fuck your friends. They're not funny. Simple as that. It's okay to say that. They're not funny. You guys are not good at stand-up. I don't think any of Brendan's friends are good stand-ups, actually. People he would class as friends. I don't think Brendan's got a single friend that's good at stand-up comedy. You guys are decent podcasters, good podcasters, mediocre podcasters, but you're shit stand-up comedians. And it's okay to laugh at you guys. It's okay.
You guys, and if you haven't seen Theo's stuff, whether it's his podcast or his comedy, I am telling you now, when we're old and gray and he passes away, people will be saying, God, he was so special. God, he was so talented. Well, he's here right now he's the funniest fucking person, bar none. I don't care who it is. No one's more talented than Theo Von in the world. Bar none, the funniest person you will ever meet. Does he have his demons?
That air conditioner is so loud, bro. It's just quieting down now. It legitimately sounds like a fucking, what do they call the fucking things from SpaceX? What are they called again? What are they called? SpaceX rocket. Is it rocket? No. What's it called? the engine that they use. What they call them again? They called something, innit? It sounds like that. Raptor, that's the one, Raptor engine. It sounds like a Raptor engine, doesn't it? It's so loud, bro.
Powerful
Fuck.
bunch.
Yo, big up Sam, big up Sam, appreciate you. Big up Sam, big up Sam, big up Sam. Oh my god. That was so loud. Wow. Big up Sam, appreciate you. Thank you for the membership. Thank you for the membership. Big up Sam. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Fucking hell.
Sure, most comics do. Theo has his demons. That's what makes him special. God will never create another Theo Von. I can fucking bet my life on it. So appreciate him while he's here. Give him his.
God will never make another Theo. What? Like, relax, man. Calm down. Like, what the fuck is he doing right now? Big up Sam, appreciate you. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. I guess he's trying to overcompensate and make up for like lost time, or try to, you know, make up for what happened previously with Brian and Chris. He probably feels guilty that he didn't defend them this way on camera, so he's going overboard with defending Theo. But it's like, it's not that deep, bro. He had a shit set. He had a shit set because he didn't practice. He had a shit set because he's all over the place. I don't know. You know, dust yourself off again and keep it moving. Not that deep.
His fucking flowers while he's here. Don't do what these young kids do and somebody passes away and then you start celebrating his music. Get the fuck out of here. Powerful bunch. I'm telling you.
You guys lay off Oz. He's got some stuff to figure out. Hardest working streamer. Does he have a weight issue? Sure. Gambling prom? Cool. God will never make another Oz, so direct your hate to me instead.
Fuck you. Weight problem. Weight problem, you know. I'm trying. I'm getting under control, man. Leave me be, man. Leave me alone. Fucking hell. I tried to get fucking Ozempic. They said no. I tried to get it. I gotta do it the hard way now. Fucking hell. That's brilliant. Big up Assad disease. Big up Assad disease.
If you haven't seen Theo Von or you're not involved with Theo Von, you're fucking missing out. There's only one of him. Appreciate him while he's here. Appreciate him while he's continue to put out good work. Appreciate his work ethic. Appreciate that he's burning
Was he? Hold on. Was he?
the candle at.
Is he? You look like you're burning the candle at both ends too. You look like you're burning the candle at both ends too, my friend. You look like you're burning the candle at both ends. Look at that. What the fuck is going on there? I need that. I need a few of those pictures, actually. I need a few of these. I need that.
His work ethic. Appreciate that he's burning.
I need this as well. I need that too. I need that one. Cool. There's another one. There's another one too. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. I need that one as well. I need that one too. And I think there's another one here too I might need. No, I think that's it. I think that's it.
Appreciate that he's burning the candle at both ends for you, for your content, for your pleasure. Do not pile on Theo Von right now. I'm telling you, he ain't the one to do it. He's not the one. All right, let's get to fighting. Love you, Theo.
He hasn't spoken to him, innit? One thing I realized about this, he did not once say, I've been to Theo on the phone. He didn't once mention that, because he loves mentioning that, right? He didn't once say, I've spoken to Theo, we were just on the phone together. He hasn't mentioned Theo, like, directly. So they probably haven't spoke. He probably reached out, I'm assuming, but he probably hasn't replied back to him. Interesting. Big up Coiler, you gotta go back later and screenshot your reaction. No, I'm not going back to that. I'm not going back to that super chat again. I'm not going back to that super chat or that reaction, mate. I just got this account back after I fucking played gun videos. I nearly got this whole account shut down. I'm not going back again. That was a one-time only thing. I'm not playing with Asad Aziz, man. He's too much. I'm not playing with that guy. I'm not playing. He got my channel flagged once for firearm offences. I'm not playing with that guy again. I'm not playing with that guy again, man. Big up. What do you say? He's got. Is that a trend? Is that real? What the fuck's a trend cough? Is that a real thing? Big up Coiler with the info. What the fuck is a trend cough? What's trend? Is that steroids? 1 second. Bear me a sec. Yeah. What the fuck is trend cough? What the fuck is that? What is it? Trend cough. What is a trend cough? Bear me a second here. What's that? Trenbolone. What? Trenbolone. Trenbolone acetate is a synthetic anabolic steroid from the nandrolone group. It's designed to increase muscle growth and appetite in livestock. Jesus Christ. It's a steroid that makes you want to eat more steaks. Livestock, really? Why do I cough after injecting steroids? You may cough after a steroid injection if it signals an infection, a common risk of suppressed immunity, or is a pulmonary oil microembolism, POME, a rare but possible complication of injecting certain steroid types. Possible causes: infection, throat irritation, local anesthetic. Fucking hell. Does trend appear in the drug test? Detection of trend in doping sports tests is complex. I didn't know that was a thing. There's trend coughs.
Something called POM, or pulmonary oil microembolism. So a tiny amount of oil accidentally getting into serum and going to the lungs, causing coughing. The reason why I mention it is because that risk is not unique to Avid. It can happen with any injectable oil.
Yeah.
So, people will talk about in the bodybuilding world something called trend cough. You inject, trenbolone, acetate, and then all of a sudden you start hacking a lung up. All right, and we don't have
no big deal.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But the gains, bro. And so that is a different mechanism than pulmonary oil microembolism. That's a totally different thing. So I want to kind of differentiate that. But even when you're injecting testosterone, cypionate, or enanthate, you can get a little bit in the bloodstream, and it feels like a pretty wicked hacking cough. But the good news is that it doesn't cause any long-term damage.
Yeah.
And even in the clinical trials of Avid, one, maybe two patients who got a pulmonary oil microembolism did totally fine.
Jesus Christ, man. People are injecting themselves with oils. Like oils. Is this more placed on the dates? Yeah.
It does, in fact, feel like you're dying, and it makes it seem like you question why the fuck you're doing it. One thing I would advise too is rotate a lot if you're using Trenase, because I don't know what it is, but it's areas that are more commonly abused and areas with more scar tissue that seem to be more prone to getting it. And also pin slow. The faster you go, for some reason, the more drastic it seems to occur. Basically what happens is you feel like the buildup in your lungs, and it's almost like, toxic fucking air is in your lungs. All of a sudden it's getting more and more and it's building up. You can stand there and just, stand there and take it, but you're just gonna end up coughing up a lung. And for me, I would usually brace myself on a wall. I put my arm up on a wall and just be like, all right, let's fucking go. Or you put your hands on the sink and you just brace yourself, not brace yourself for impact, but it's just here we go. Because you just know what's coming. And that's the best way to describe it. It's just you have this toxic buildup in your lungs and you just...
Jesus Christ, all this for the gains. Fucking hell, man. Allow it. I don't want to be jacked that much, man. I don't want to be jacked that much. Jesus Christ. That sounds horrible. I can just about handle fucking cough and weed coughs and shit, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Big fight weekend, finally.
Okay, cool. That's that. So, like I said previously, it's interesting. The Theo fucking shouting and shit was interesting. because it doesn't sound like Theo and Brendan are on speaking terms, or they speak a lot. Because if they did, Brendan would have definitely said something. He definitely would have gone out of his way to mention some key bit of information that nobody knows, for the sake of sounding like he knows what's up. So the fact that he didn't do that is proof that he probably doesn't have that much insight into Theo's life. You know, they're not really talking that often about what he gets up to, how he's feeling. You know what I mean? They haven't had that sort of conversation in a long time, which is it's interesting to say the least. But that reaction from him was weird, isn't it? Like getting all emotional and like whatever. It's like, brother, like save that for your friend. Like save that for the phone call that you have with him. Stop ragging at the internet. And again, the internet is just reacting to people that went there, accounts, detailed accounts of people that said they went to his show and said it was fucking terrible. It's not that deep, really. I don't sure why he's like crying as much as he is. The guy had a bad show. Like, it happens to the best of us. But I don't think he should be emotionally blackmailing people, saying he's going to off himself if people laugh at him or something, or be kind. You don't know what people are going through. Like, brother, your show was terrible. You did a bad taping. It was on Netflix. I'm sure that's gonna fill him with dread and embarrassment and shame. But it is what it is. You wipe, you dust yourself off and you go again. It really isn't that big of a deal, in my personal opinion. I don't think so. And most people know that Theo's not a great stand-up anyway. It's not that deep, really. But Brendan going out of his way to inadvertently put all of fucking Theo's business, or spill the beans on what he gets up to, or how he was when his previous taping, that's peak Brendan, isn't it? He comes from a good place, but he still can't help himself to just spill stuff that he's not meant to spill. Oh, you guys don't even know. His last special that he filmed, the one that you guys all liked, he was going through stuff back then too. He found it hard to say, Jesus, no one knew that, I don't think. Why are you out here blasting shit out? Why are you putting shit out there in the open like that? What's wrong with this guy, man? Such a weirdo. Such an utter weirdo. But hey, what can you do? Let's move on quickly. Let's do an A Tozy. Big up A Tozy.
This alpha male influencer just
big up A Tozy. A Tozy's got a new one. A fake alpha male is now suing his critics. Yeah, this is a Wes Watson. Basically, he's coming after everybody now. I think he took down Johnny Bravo, isn't it? Wes Watson took down Johnny Bravo, and he's trying to sue some other people as well. So let's see what's going on. But Wes Watson's had enough of the trolls, had enough of getting gadooshed. He's now suing everybody.
This alpha male influencer just turned another night out into a public meltdown, announcing that he's suing another creator for criticizing him. At this point, it's getting embarrassing, as he's just continuously proving why you should never take life advice from this guy, let alone pay for it.
Shut up and turn around. We're filming. Shut the up. Shut up and turn around. We're filming.
I'm not even in the
Alfonso, smack him.
Not even a camera shot.
I don't know, but we're talking. Out of here. Rob, don't even work. Rob, don't. Rob, leave alone.
Yeah, here they are, live streaming in public and demanding the public to go away because they're filming. Because that makes sense. Obviously, we're talking about Wes Watson again. According to Wes, everyone knows who Wes is. If you don't know, he's kind of like this self-proclaimed alpha male Chad who sells courses on how to level up your business with pure confidence and something like that.
Can you guys share with our viewers what you do for a living?
What do you do for a living? I'm Wes Watson. Everybody knows who I am.
What's your name?
Wes Watson.
And honestly, at this point, I wish
That's a brilliant interaction, isn't it? That's a brilliant interaction. Everyone knows who I am.
I didn't know of him.
That's a brilliant interaction.
And something like that.
Can you guys share with our viewers what you do for a living?
What do you do for a living? I'm Wes Watson. Everybody knows who I am.
What's your name?
Wes Watson.
And honestly, at this point, I wish I
What's your name? Wes Watson.
I didn't know of him, but we've covered him so many times on this channel that at this point, I know way more about this guy than anyone should. And the only reason for that is because he cannot stop himself from blowing up his own life. I mean, his entire brand is screaming at paying clients during coaching calls that he swears are all about self-improvement.
Motherfucker always asks how red I am. I was on the prison yard for 10 years. I didn't buy SPF 50 with the copper tone baby on the front. That's why I'm red, okay? I sat there for 10 years when you were sitting inside your house.
Wow, look when he used to look bold. No wonder he shaved his head in it. Jesus Christ, look at how whoa. He was balding super hard in the middle there, isn't it? Look at that. Fucking hell.
That's why I'm red. But anyways, are you gonna, when you're starving, are you gonna spend your money on a case of top ramen, or are you gonna spend your money on some sunscreen, you princess? who are worried about my goddamn skin complexion. I'm burnt. Get over it. I hope I make it 10 more years. I'm gonna try my best. I hope you do too.
I love that clip because he keeps saying that he doesn't care what people say about him, but then he can't stop defending himself. That's the pattern with Wes. He talks about discipline, control, and finding all the answers in prison. But what we actually see is anger issues, public meltdowns, and one self-inflicted disaster after another. This is the guy who goes around calling himself a leader, then immediately got banned from Instagram after a string of unhinged rants, only to blame the haters for trying to silence him.
Yeah, being angry is actually a blessing. Because what a lot of people don't realize is
You have to big up like car designers, isn't it? Because like whatever that car is that a Rolls Royce or Bentley? Surely this car was designed for someone like a Wes Watson, right? This car was designed for someone like a Wes Watson. Who needs an orange who needs a car with an interior that bright red, that bright orange all over? That's a fucking crazy interior when you think about it, isn't it? Your car's just orange. Like, why is it orange in the inside? It's so weird.
anger is the highest of low frequencies. If you can stop yourself at anger, you can just get angry about a situation and then notice the anger and then go right into exercise or something positive like helping people like this, then you can elevate yourself back to a state of neutrality.
This is also the same guy who invited random people to show up to his gym and fight him. And when someone actually did, him and his crew beat the guy to the ground. One friend actually allegedly hit him with a dumbbell while Wes kept punching the guy after he was already defenseless. And that brilliant move landed him in the middle of a lawsuit that he even made worse for himself by ignoring the court filings and letting a default judgment hit him.
I'm famous. I get 90 million messages a day.
When he's done on the floor, he's done on the floor, bro. He's no longer a threat until the moment he gets back up and he's ready in a fighting stance to continue, right? So when you did the additional kicks, the additional blows, whatever, that's excessive.
Like, I got respect for you guys, but that. You guys saw a mother attack me, and I'm sitting here like I'm in trouble. I'm leaving.
This is also the same guy who, after all that, still brags about finding the answers in prison, but after every public appearance, they just end up with threats, violence, or a meltdown. It's like every time Wes opens his mouth, he proves once again he's not a coach, he's not a mentor, he's not a leader.
Oh, is that true? Big up Asad Aziz. When you order a Rolls Royce, you can actually pick every part of it from color to stitching. Really? So that it doesn't come in stock colors. You have to pick every color. That's a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Just give me some colors. Just give me a color to choose from, innit? Like, why have to pick every bit of it? Well, I guess that's, if you like cars, you probably enjoy that sort of part. But it's like, Jesus Christ, too many options.
He's just a crash out artist with a Wi-Fi connection and an ego problem. Like, the dude has hit so much of a low that he's now spending his time hanging out with Jack Doherty doing whatever this is.
Oh my gosh! Fat boy!
And now we have what I want to call, I guess, the most recent Miami incident, where a night out turned into a full-on meltdown, yelling at bystanders, fighting his own friends, and standing there while someone in his group pulled out a knife. So here's how this recent Miami disaster went down. It all starts with a live stream rolling, Jack sitting across from him and Wes in full alpha mode. Then a random guy who looks pretty young, by the way, walks up to the table, and instead of just being a normal human about it, Wes, he completely snaps. He tells the kid to shut up and turn around because they're filming, and he even tells the bodyguard to slap him. And while that's kind of pathetic, it should have ended there, but it doesn't. One of Wes's own guys, the same guy who may have swung a dumbbell, allegedly, during his infamous gym fight, this guy gets up and shoves the kid.
No, I'm not telling you. Turn around, dude. No one's worried about you. Get out of here. Rob, don't even worry. Rob, don't. Rob, leave him alone. Man, what the hell is that?
Shit, imagine your food is right out there. Oh my god. Why is it still going back?
Also, if he's this alpha tough guy, why is he sending his goons out to go do this for him? Why isn't he going to beat up the kid himself? I guess that's him being a mafioso, right? But if you're an alpha tough guy, why aren't you sorting it out yourself? Why do you need your goons to handle some kid that looks like he's like barely 25? Like, God, this Wes Watson guy's he's like the proper definition of a bully, isn't it?
Look at this fight breaking out. Alfonso's jumping people. Dave, come home. There's a bunch of 12-year-olds that are drunk.
Dave.
And that's where things just absolutely spiral. Wes suddenly turns on his own guy for going after a 12-year-old, and now the two start bickering at each other across the table. The dude stands up, squares up. Wes says, "What do you want to do about it?" Wes fires right back, threatening to terrorize him and even promising to end his life.
Hey, you guys are out in the middle of the street right here. Let me get out of the camera. Both you guys up, straight up. Same time, mother. Hey, have some respect, dude. We're doing right here, dog. Yes, sir, one more time, I swear to God. What the you doing, dude? Get somewhere else, dude. We're doing some right here, dog. What? What you want to do about it, dog? Oh, hey, you want something, dog? Yeah. You do? Okay, let's go. Bring it around inside.
He looked at his security. He looked at his. You see, he looked at his security. 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 He did not want to. He did not want to fight. Look at his face. He glanced at his security guard, didn't he? Look. Hold on. He glanced at his security. Look. He gave him the eye. Help. Look. Is he? He glanced. See?
You do? Okay, let's go. Bring it around inside. What's up? You want to disrespect me? I'll beat the dog. Your ass. You think you get it? Don't film that shit. Cut this shit off. I've been removed. We're doing some right here.
And then, I swear I'm not even making this up, the guy pulls out a knife in a packed restaurant over a live stream argument.
Does he have in his hand a knife? What the f? There's a knife in his hand. Not Wes, the other guy. Wes is just eating food now.
These are the people who are selling life advice? That's interesting. I mean, it's just like watching a slow motion train wreck. Also, it's ironic that Wes is getting mad at his friend for hitting when Wes was the one who told his bodyguard to slap the kid in the first place. Also, just a side note of this entire mess, Jack did what he normally does. He just kind of ran away and looked scared the whole time.
Man, don't. What? You want a problem? You think it's right to do that for the...
One second. Want to get a drink. 1 sec. Cool, let's go.
I'll be Treasure Pat. Let's go. I'll be Twitter. Take it over.
Yeah, I mean, this whole I help people for a living thing that Wes preaches is nice on paper, but if your brand of helping repeatedly puts bystanders, clients, and friends into dangerous situations all the time, that's not leadership. That's a liability. And according to Angie,
Big up James Banks, good point. Not a single woman in sight, just two alphas filming themselves eating while they pretend to want to fight. Exactly. Well, the itches. Yo, big up Koila too. Big up Koila.
Wes's newly ex-girlfriend, the chaos isn't happening online or in the gyms anymore, it's also happening inside her home. According to some leaked audio, she alleged that Wes broke into her house and that she had to lock herself into a room to feel safe, and that she even called the police, but nothing was ever done. In this one disturbing audio clip, you can hear how scared she was.
I have to lock myself in the room or he'll try to break in. He's waking me up at all hours and causing a big fight right before I go to sleep, so I'm angry, and then waking me up, just doing ignorant. Moving forward, I don't know how it's going to be because I don't want to raise my daughters near this person anymore. So he would just stay at home and literally sit in the room and wait for me to have 5 minutes alone so that way he could be like, I want my dick sucked. I want this, I want that. And I'm like, dude, I haven't had 5 seconds. And he just sits in the room and you can feel his heavy energy. And I'm like, I can be so mad at Wes for being a piece of to me.
Yeah, this is wild. And also, shout out to John Bravo for this clip, as it's safe to say this guy, he's been in the trenches when it comes to posting information revolving the Wes Watson story. But Angie talks about being woken up at all hours, about him trying to break into her room, and about not wanting to raise his daughters anywhere near him. This isn't influencer drama anymore, this is just straight up alleged harassment. And it gets worse, because Angie says that Wes has allegedly been withholding money to manipulate her, telling her that he won't help unless she greets him or kisses him in a certain way. She accuses him of blowing up her phone constantly, even using spoofed numbers to bypass blocks and sending photos of himself with other women. So again, clearly the guy you should be paying for life advice.
I hope he overdoses, dies, or himself. Like, I don't know. Like, just, I don't give a I really don't care whether he lives or dies. I don't want anything to do with him. And even if he has some other and he goes and buys her a $10,000 purse on purpose in front of me to try to get me upset, I don't care. I just don't want that to touch me again.
But outside of this leaked audio, she posted videos saying that she's trying to keep things civil.
So yesterday I went over to Wes's house to pick up some things right before his group call, and he had some food there. Loon had some French fries. He recorded, put it online, and I wasn't ready to be online. I didn't want to do any of that because he wants to change and flip the narrative. We're not back together, but that doesn't mean that I want to be, I'm trying to keep things cordial because he's somebody that I do care about, and he's going through a lot, and I want to be there for him. And just, it's real life, you guys. Like, he might be going away. I can't just turn my back completely when I might not even see him for a while. So it puts me in a very tough situation, and I'm just trying to navigate it in the highest and best ways, and keep things cordial.
But I guess instead of trying to fix any of this,
yeah, but you say you want him to die on social media, and all of a sudden you want to keep, honestly, just keep your stuff off the internet anyway, man. 1 minute you said you want to die, you're making it seem like he might kill you by recording phone calls in your bathroom with behind a locked door, whispering, and then the next minute, oh yeah, I still care for him. Okay, good luck, man. Good luck.
Or any of the court stuff, Wes just keeps posting, keeps provoking, and keeps digging himself deeper into a hole that's starting to look impossible to climb out of. Because at this point, you really have to ask, what's wrong with Wes here? Like, genuinely, how many public breakdowns, lawsuits, bans, and ego-fueled disasters does one guy need before he steps away from the obvious mess in his own life? Because every time I hear about this guy, it's never because of some breakthrough moment of personal growth. It's because he's thrown himself into yet another meltdown for the entire internet to watch. At this point, he's just a full-blown crash out artist. I mean, this is a man who calls himself a motivational coach, but keeps getting himself banned on platforms, screaming at clients, and ignored a civil case until a default judgment landed on his lap. And now,
I'm just curious to see, like, all of these guys who talk about being alpha seem to have very, very, very bad relationships with women, innit? Like, none of the women in their lives have good things to say about them. That's what I find it interesting. Yet they sell people on their expertise. They tell lonely, desperate men that they can help them find women. It's like, hold on, all the women that you guys have in your lives fucking hate you, and they're only hanging around for the money, but they fucking despise you. Some of them wish you dead, but here you are charging me money to get girls. Like, you don't know anything about making women happy. You know what I mean? You don't know anything about attracting women without a fucking big fucking wallet or a fancy car. Get the fuck out of here.
He's the same guy who's picking fights in Miami while his own friends brandish knives. Again, it's not leadership, it's not discipline, it's not even entertainment at this point. It's just a cycle of depression. Because all this is going to lead to is even more lawsuits. Like, at this point, he's not evolving, he's not learning, he's not growing. He's a man in his 40s who's still acting like a child, more addicted to the chaos and confrontation than he is committed to the own self-development that he preaches. And speaking of John Bravo, Wes just announced that he's going to sue him. Because while Wes was streaming with Jack decided to bring up who most people believe is John Bravo.
Person everybody knows.
Who's that guy that, like, I saw a YouTube video, it did, like, really good too. It was, like, the live stream he did.
I don't know.
He got, like, a couple 100,000 views, and he was just saying a bunch of
But he was hating on me and you like crazy, but like it's interesting to watch, you know?
I have never worried about what another man's doing. And people think I do because I talk about the habits that'll level someone up. So like,
This guy. These videos.
I gives a fuck.
Yeah, I know, I can tell. He tracks your life.
Yeah, the guy just lives off of my nutsack.
Off your videos.
The dandruff out my beard and the sweat off my nutsack the guy lives off. We won't say his name.
Yeah. No, I already know. But like literally you get him the most views.
He's in the process of getting sued.
That wasn't my slowdown there in the end. That was an edit by Dumbed Down Law, who apparently is John Bravo's attorney. And he made an entire video inviting Wes to sue, as he claims he does not have a case, because Wes is a public figure. And if a public figure acts shady in public, all while selling courses for thousands of dollars, he's a fair target for criticism. If only Wes took his own advice and ignored all this, he would not be in the hot water he's in currently. But I guess he won't. I guess the question now is, how much lower does it get before even his most loyal followers realize that he's not selling strength or success, he's just selling a complete meltdown?
But does he even have loyal followers anyway? Or are people just watching for the fucking crash out? Like, does he have people that look up to him and think he's awesome? Where's Watson? I don't think so, right?
Genuinely interested if there are people who have had successful outcomes going through his course. Like, did anyone go through his course and start making 6 figures a month profit? Because from everything I know about this guy, it seems like...
Very good point, Black American. Very wise, very astute observation there. Everyone worries about kids, but I also think that people in and around my age group, I'm assuming probably Wes Watson age and stuff, should never be allowed on social media. It's not good for them. I don't know. For someone like Wes Watson, it's hard, isn't it? Because he was in prison, right? There's not many career options for him. Do you know what I mean? He's not someone that looks like he's going to hold down a 9 to 5. So unfortunately, social media becomes, your outlet, and then you end up fucking being a slave to the algo. You see that drama sells and makes you money, and then suddenly here you are being dramatic and causing a ruckus. So yeah, it's a very toxic cycle.
He's making most of his money from selling courses online, not from running actual businesses. So what can he really teach you other than have a hardened mindset and stay focused? One thing I'm not questioning though is there's no doubt he's making a lot of money, or has made a lot of money. I'm not sure how well it's going now, but he was definitely crushing it at one point. So I guess that just goes to show you there's a lot of impressionable people out there who will spend thousands of dollars for...
I'd love to meet a Wes Watson student. I'd love to meet a Wes Watson student and ask them what they get from Wes Watson. Like, what do they get from him? What do they get from the course? How much value they bring? Like, I'd love to find out, because he doesn't look like someone that you should be listening to at all. Zero. He's barely got his life. He's barely got his own life in order. Why is he trying to sell you courses to fix yours? But yeah, big up Atozy. Big up Blood Clot Atozy. Big up Blood Clot Atozy. Bear me a second here. Little trend cough there, little trend cough. What should we do next? Let's actually go on my. Let me actually change this. Let's actually go on my streamable. Bear me 1 second here. Let me actually go on my streamable. Let's change it and do some T-Fat-K shit that I clipped up as well. Which one we did? We did quite a few, didn't we? We did. Yes, let's do this one. Brendan and Brian. No, you see this one? Beast of a Dad, Brendan Shaw. You see this clip from T-Fat-K? Beast of a Dad, Brendan Shaw. Brendan's always talking about how much of a great dad he is, right? Brendan's always talking about how great of a dad he is. Well, listen to this incredible dad story.
And God's like, God dang it.
I know.
Well,
you come for the king, you best not miss.
Yeah.
That's it.
With Bosty on the Field of Dreams baseball field, whenever there's rain, if there's lightning even 15 miles away, there's a loud siren, like it's fucking World War II.
They don't play around.
And
because they can hit the ground against.
Well, all the kids. Everybody. Hold up, let me finish. So all the kids go running. The parents go running. All the kids go. And I'm like, Bosty, let's just stay out here and I'll fucking pitch to you. I'm in the rain pitching them. One of the coaches goes, hey man, you might want to go in like with the rest of them. I'm like, we're good, man. It's just rain. He's like, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, some kids thought the same thing, and 2 of them were struck by lightning and died. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, it's different out here. I'm like, oh,
I guess because it can hit the ground.
And God's like, God dang.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Brendan was willing to put his own child at risk of getting electrocuted, getting struck by lightning, just so he could prove that he was like alpha or like a tough guy and not a pussy or something, because there's thunder and there's a warning, siren, and he doesn't want to look like a pussy by running inside. It's just a bit of rain. Let's just stay out here. I'll just pitch you in the rain. Number one, why are you pitching your kid in the rain like that for anyway? You know? That it's gonna get cold unnecessarily. The kid's gonna get cold necessarily. Bring the kid inside. He's a literal child, you know what I mean? If he's a teenager, fair enough, but he's a literal child. Bring the kid indoors. He tries to continue playing catch with him or pitching to him out there in the field, and luckily somebody gets through to him and to tell him, hey, don't continue playing fucking, with your kid out here, because as you can hear from the siren, there's a possibility that lightning could strike around here. And it could hit one of you or both of you. That guy had to tell him that until he realized, okay, cool. Now go inside. Before he was kind of shooing him away, like, oh, you're a pussy, fuck off. I'm gonna stay here with my son and just keep pitching him balls in the soaking rain. Like, oh my god, man, what a horrible, horrible dad. What a horrible dad. One more time. Beast of a dad, more like L of a dad.
It.
I know.
Well,
You come for the king, you best not miss.
Yeah.
That's it.
What the fuck was that from Aubrey Marcus, by the way? What the fuck was Aubrey Marcus doing there?
And God's like, God dang it.
I know.
Well,
You come for the king, you best not miss.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ew. Aubrey, ew.
With Bosty on the Field of Dreams baseball field, whenever there's rain, if there's lightning, even 15
Field of Dreams baseball field, just in case you're wondering what field it was.
miles away, there's a loud siren, like it's fucking World War II.
They don't play around.
And
because it can hit the ground. I guess.
Well, all the
kill
kids.
everybody.
Hold up, let me finish. So all the kids go running. The parents go running. All the kids go. And I'm like, Bossy, let's just stay out here. And I'll fucking pitch to you. I'm in the rain pitching them. One of the coaches goes, hey man, you might want to go in like with the rest of them. I'm like, we're good, man. It's just rain. He's like, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, some kids thought the same thing, and 2 of them were struck by lightning and died. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. He's like, it's different out here. I'm like, oh.
I guess because it can hit the ground.
Because it can hit the ground. Yeah, that's the real problem, isn't it? Lightning's really dangerous because it hits the ground. Oh, fucking hell. Yo, big up Coiler. Yeah, have you watched the clip of Aubrey giving his wife away? Nah, I'm not. Nah, I kind of used to watch. I used to watch a lot of Aubrey. What was Aubrey's podcast called again? It was like something about a triangle. What was it called? Triangle? Something way. So I used to listen to it quite a bit actually. It was decent at the beginning. Then he went off the reservation. I just stopped following him. But I know him is he was into some weird shit. He's into some interesting stuff. He's into some cucky stuff. Some interesting stuff. It's depressing. I don't want to watch it. That shit is super depressing, man. Because I remember how cut up he was about that girl that one girl he was with. I think he was engaged with, and she ended up getting smashed by some Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy or somebody. And the guy, whoever the guy was, he fucked her so good that she left him. Do you guys remember that? Do you remember that part? I forgot who the girl was. I think she might have been an influencer or something as well. They had a polyamorous relationship. She hooked up with some other dude. He fucked her brains out, and then she never came back home. And the podcast after from Aubrey was brutal, bro. Was brutal. Like, big up to him for being honest about it and sharing it. But I remember listening to it. It was so cringe inducing. I felt so bad for him, man. It's just like, God almighty. I couldn't do that, man. He's a stronger guy than me. He's a stronger guy than me. Oh my god. Big up Kipi. Do you see them? Yeah, of course I saw the PlayStation reviews. Of course. I'm going to be talking about that probably on Taz tomorrow. I'll be talking about that probably on Taz tomorrow. Of course I saw that. Of course. Let's continue. Big up Brenda, the best dad in the world. Let's continue. Let's do this one. Aubrey and Brendan hating on Brian Johnson. I didn't know Aubrey had such strong feelings against Brian Johnson, but I guess it makes sense, right? Because Brian Johnson's kind of who Aubrey would be if he was just not normal. If he was normal, I guess, right? Or is Brian Johnson evil Aubrey Marcus? I'm not too sure. Is Aubrey Marcus evil Brian Johnson, or is Brian Johnson evil Aubrey Marcus? I don't know. Either way, Aubrey's not the biggest fan of Brian Johnson.
Sorry,
It's
I
like-
have a Magic Mind Max right now.
It's a
can I
it's a
ask you
fucking different
question?
thing.
What have you looked at what Brian Johnson has done with his formula?
Yeah, the problem with him is I just don't like him. I just don't like him, and like that's the thing. Like
He's also
I don't.
not the picture of
I don't want to
health. He's-
listen to people.
Who the fuck is he?
Like
He's that guy that guy who wants
Bring
to
him
live
up, Chin?
forever
That huge guy.
and super pale and super skinny. He doesn't look great.
But like I don't really trust people.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, like
Look at
I don't.
No, whatever he's taking, tell me what it is, because I'm not taking it.
Like I don't like.
I don't
him.
want to look like Dracula.
You don't want to go full nose for.
How do you say Dracula again? Dracula. What's that? Dracula.
People.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, like I don't.
No, whatever he's taking, tell me what it is, because I'm not taking it.
Like I don't like.
I don't
him.
want to look like Dracula.
You don't want to go full nose ferocious.
Like
He's a
and
little
he's
on the
also
spectrum.
he's also not like when I hear him talk.
That's a
I
gay
don't.
man.
So I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's one of the reasons why I appreciate Bobby Kennedy so much in the position he's in. That dude is fit as fuck.
Yeah.
Like I've gone to Gold's Venice with him and watched how he trains and like watched what he does and how he lives spiritually, physically. Like I admire him. I've skied with him. He fucking beats me. I'm a good skier. He beats me down the mountain so easily.
Little beast.
You know, he's a beast.
Yeah.
And like, so I trust the people who speak the truth.
I don't trust that guy.
And like actually live a lifestyle that, so maybe he has some good things that he's advising.
Our
Maybe,
supplements run circles around that clown.
Our supplements, like he's in the lab creating them and shit. Our supplement. You just put some money up, bro. You just put some money up. Relax. Our supplements, you know. Fuck, you know, this guy. But yeah. Here we are. They both hate Brian Johnson. Well, Aubrey hates him because he's a competitor, and Brendan just hates him because he, you know, that's that guy lending money one time. Aubrey, so he has to kind of suck up to everything that he does. Or maybe because Rogan doesn't like Brian Johnson. I don't know. I'd imagine probably Rogan doesn't like Brian Johnson, yeah? Or there's Rogan. I don't know if Rogan likes him or not. But maybe that's where Brendan gets his opinion of Brian Johnson from. Either way, they don't seem to like Brian Johnson too much. They don't seem to like Brian Johnson too much. Cool. Let's move on from that one. Let's do a couple more. I've only got about 15 minutes left, and I've got a jet. What we got to do here? Let's do. We did that one. Let's do some gold now. Let's do a gold now one. Eric Griffin doesn't understand how protests work.
Yeah.
And they're like, they're showing themselves. I saw the girl from some show from Sex and the City. One of those girls canceling her. I'm canceling this. Really? You're canceling it now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You canceling. You know, the guy's back. He was always gonna be back.
Yeah, he's back now. Now we're gonna re-get it.
I
You're
don't
gonna
know.
now you paid twice.
Well,
for this
she's
month.
calling
Ah.
Dish like, you didn't cancel it, did you?
Yeah.
But now they're in the. But I'm saying though, now she's in the same room with people that have been wanting to cancel their. They've been. I love those tweets. I've seen a lot of those
What?
comments. It'll be like some right wing person going like, "Great, thanks for getting on the same page. We've been trying to get rid of."
Right. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
And but I bet those liberal people have to be like, oh,
Yeah. Well,
wait
that's
a
the thing.
minute.
It's
Oops.
constantly changing. Yeah. Hell yeah,
that was the
dude.
right
so
one.
long.
Yeah. It's good. So now it's too long. It's too long. It's gank. It's.
I didn't say
I know,
that.
dude. It's good. It's staying the way it is. You can get it at Crystalia. Yeah.
And they're like,
So Eric doesn't understand how boycotts work. Eric doesn't get the point of people cancelling their Disney subscription because of the whole Jimbo Kimmel thing. Them getting their way because Paramount and whoever fucking owns Disney caved and brought Jimmy back, and then re-signing up to Disney. That's how boycotts work. You fucking melted fucking Ben and Jerry's tub cunt. Like, that's how they work. Protest boycotts work that way. You you do without one of your creature comforts for the sake of a greater good, and then if it ends up working out for your side, you get back on that creature comfort again. It's no big deal. But you sacrifice a little bit of your own personal joy, personal delight, in order for the greater good, in order for a cause bigger than yourself, right? Because you're kind of protesting for freedom of speech in the name of fucking Jimmy Kimmel, which sounds weird, but that's what you're doing. But this motherfucker doesn't get it. He doesn't understand it. Like, it doesn't make any sense to him. Like, you cancel it and then you're getting it back again? Like, shut up. Honestly, what a fucking donut. But yeah, what do you expect from Eric Griffin? What do you expect from Eric Griffin? Look at the fucking again. Just look at the neckline on that t-shirt. Look at that. Look at the neckline on that t-shirt. Just look at the state of him. Look at the state of him, bro. Man just literally rolls out of bed and turns up to the podcast studio. Fucking hell. Let's go. Yeah, let's face one. Brendan's not a fan of Bill Burr's stand-up. Brendan is not a fan of Bill Burr's stand-up.
Oh, Bill Burr. Is Bill Burr, he's saying he doesn't use lotion?
It's incredible. It's a great bit.
Oh, really?
Never used it. The one night I was going out with this black girl, right? She was getting ready and she was just putting that shit on everywhere. Just slathering it on. I thought she had like a rash or something. I'm like, what do you got, like poison ivy? What's going on with you? She goes, no, I'm just making sure I'm not ashy. I said, ashy? She goes, dry skin. I went, Mom. I guess I freaked her out a little bit because I was like, Mom. She's like, well, white people get ashy too. I was like, yeah, I don't think we do. Hey, I've been alive for 33 years. No one has ever said, hey, Bill, you're looking a little ashy. I never even heard that word until you said it. She's like, you're an idiot. Stick out your arm. So I stick out my arm, and ever so gently, she just drags her nails down. This smoke starts coming up. It's like pastry flakes flying off, track marks. She's signing her name.
That's funny. It's also funny to hear him so young. Like, talk. His voice is different.
It's almost like he did some helium.
Yeah. Wow.
Or he sped it up or something.
Yeah, no, but
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
did you guys have the crowd laughing? Was the crowd laughing in yours? In your audio?
Yeah. Yours?
Brendan.
Oh wow. No. It's just no crowd.
What?
So it really sucked.
Maybe that's
yeah,
left right
terrible
thing in your ear.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, this is eating shit.
No, they were.
I was like, man, why would they show a Bill Burr clip of him bombing?
No, this is interesting. This is interesting what he just said. And as I've been directing comedy specials.
Honestly, this is interesting, Brendan. This is interesting. Relax. He's gonna pay your invoice. Your invoice is gonna get paid. Relax. This is interesting. Good observation, Brendan. This is really interesting. Dork.
Yeah. So fascinating.
Like
so
flex.
when you watch a special, you're not listening to the joke and the joke makes you laugh. You're waiting to see if the crowd laughs. Like what's your thing?
I mean, no, I think that's why people like podcasts is because it's just funny. You laugh at what you laugh at, I think.
But I think you watch comedy like that too. I mean, it's kind of interesting that he was like, "Oh, this is bombing," but instead of like you weren't.
Well, he wasn't.
So
saying,
it wasn't making you laugh.
But he wasn't.
I'm just curious about it.
But
You know,
he wasn't saying it's not.
Oh no,
funny.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah. He was just saying, why are they not laughing?
It's like disconcerting. You ever
Yeah,
see
I was
those
like, what's?
sitcoms?
Yeah.
I was like, what's wrong with him? Is he doing this? Is this
Yeah, but
during
that's when-
COVID?
this
Is
when-
he
but
doing
when-
this in his living room?
but when you have a single cam,
Oh, Bill Burr. Is Bill Burr? He's saying he doesn't use.
Honestly, Eric trying to do some trying to gain insights that is gonna inform his next directorial debut. It's like, brother, you're on the golden hour, man. Just sit down, tell your jokes, and keep it moving. You're not gonna get any fucking new insights, new fucking ideas on how you should direct. Honestly, if you're trying to glean ideas on how you should direct new specials or features and shit from Brendan, you know what I mean? You really failed before you started. But who knows? Maybe you're meant to get inspiration from anywhere. Anyway, you're meant to get inspiration from anywhere, I guess. I'm meant to get inspiration for anywhere, I guess. You're meant to get inspiration from anywhere, I guess. You're meant to get inspiration from anywhere. Cool. Let's move on. What else should we do here? We did that. We did that. Oh yeah, you see this one? Brendan doing what he does best, stealing jokes in real time. This is brilliant, by the way. This is fucking brilliant.
Felonies going against him. Middle of the fight.
Yeah, two guys had custody battles with their children going on, and he was like, "They're both at war in the cage." And
original joke?
I don't know what he
so
said.
but the announcer?
Yeah, Anik.
Oh, Anik.
Yeah, John Anik.
I like him.
I
He's
love John
fucking
Anik.
great. That's great.
He's like, these guys are battling inside the octagon and outside. They're both dealing with domestic violence cases.
Oh my
so,
god!
You see what he did there? You see what he did there? You see what he did there? Did you see that? Did you not clock that? Thingamajiggy said the exact same thing, and Brendan just repeated it.
Yeah, two guys had custody battles with their children going on, and he was like, "They're both at war in the cage and off." I don't know what he said.
So but the announcer?
Yeah, Anik.
Oh, Anik.
Yeah, John Anik.
I like him.
I
He's
love John
fucking
Anik.
great. That's great.
he's like, these guys are battling inside the octagon and outside. They're both dealing with domestic violence cases.
Oh my
so
god!
hopefully,
Jesus Christ. You see him just thieving jokes in real time. I guess because Thingamajiggy didn't finish the joke, but Brendan just straight up stealing the joke 1 second after he said it. Fucking brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Just stealing the joke. Stealing the observation. Stealing the story. Stealing whatever. The ha ha hee hee. That was fucking great. That was fucking great, honestly. Real time joke theft. Real time joke theft. Real time joke fest. I think you missed twice on the. Oh, fucking no. Let's continue. What did you say? I think you missed twice on the Montez reaction. What do you mean? Twice? I don't know about that. What do you mean by twice, my friend? Andrew, what do you mean twice? What do you mean by twice? What do you mean by twice? It's good to say it, yeah. Let's go quick on the Reddit. What I missed out on the Reddit. And then I kind of need to bounce. Let's see what I missed out on the Reddit. Let's just put the thing back on here. Oh yeah, there's Brendan's supplement brand announcement, right? Where is that? Bear me a second here. Let me get the fucking Instagram up. I want to see his I want to see this. What is it? What is this? Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, people.
Use the regular army. What do you need us for?
The lip sync is
some
awful.
damn fool accused you of being the best.
Brandon.
You son of a bitch.
So Brendan plays a black. LOL at Brendan playing a black guy. That's fucking incredible. The lip syncing is horrible, though.
So why don't you use the regular army? What do you need us for? Because some damn fool accused you of being the best.
Brandon.
You son of a bitch.
So bad. So fucking bad. So fucking bad. That was so awful. So the acting was fucking god awful, man. God awful. Oh my god. Let's continue. Let me get on the subreddit. What we got here? Din as in dim. What? What's din as in dim? What the fuck is that?
Triples down on his year-old.
What? Cripples.
Then Thomas stands behind and triples down on his year-old take that Magomed should be traded. How do I want to tackle this? I agree with Din. Where is she more talented than Magomed? No.
What? I don't know. I don't even know what he's saying there. I don't even know what he's saying there. I don't know what he's saying there. I don't really get that point there. What's that?
This is Jamie Crew
Brutal audio
versus his opponent in Perth. Do you see this? And that's how he won. Literally, like putting his
trying to
hand
pull his neck
under his
off.
chin, like yeah.
Yeah, it's a version of a neck crank.
Do you think that's him just giving up, or that's an
probably
actual-
fucking?
The volume's kind of low on this though.
Let me see it.
Fucking no, that air conditioning. That air conditioning unit is so loud.
Hey, let's go. I appreciate you. I'll be ready for then, and then yeah, I'll plan October 4th.
Only listen, so I don't give a fuck what your YouTube looks like. All I do is listen to the audio. As long as your audio's correct, there's some podcasts I listen to. Friends of mine, I'll call them like, dude, the audio's brutal, man. It's echoing. He's like, really? I'm like, yes, dude. He's like, oh, but the YouTube. I'm like, I know that's the trend. I'm telling you, focus on your fucking audio.
Audio is king. Audio is fucking king. Audio is fucking king. Okay, people. Okay. I've got a board. I've got a jet. Oh, look at Brendan's. Look at Slow Joe running. Look at this vintage clip of Slow Joe running. With that, this is the old school BBL. Now it's been you know, whatever. This is the old school BBL. Jesus Christ. Anyway. I'm Offski, people. I'm Offski. I got a jet. Pick up everybody in the stream chat. Appreciate all of you. I'll be back again tomorrow anyway, so don't worry. Thank you for tuning in. Day number 31. We did it. We got over the finishing line. I got someone put this arm up. We got over the finishing line. We got over the finishing line. Big up everybody in the stream chat. I appreciate you. Smash like, hit subscribe. Big up everybody. And yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Okay? Big up the stream chat. Peace.